Hello, you beautiful people out there. What is going on? This is your friend Brady coming at you fast with another Road to Ultimate Warlock video. This is episode 2, and we've actually made a substantial jump and leap from the last one, where I was only like what level 6, level 7, I don't know, patrolling the Earth. But now I'm level 17, almost level 20, level 17, and we're going to be doing the strike on Venus, where we have to destroy the Vex Mind. And this is going to be what we're doing for the second episode. And leave it down in the comment section below what you guys want to see in the next episode, because I do want to make it interactive for you guys. I love being interactive with people. So, if you have any suggestions or anything you want to see in particular, it could be Crucible, it could be Strikes, it could be whatever, just leave it down in the comment section, and we'll see if we can do that. But right now, we're going to be actually doing this strike. So, I do have the Stranger's Rifle because I have completed the campaign. So, we're going to be using the Stranger's Rifle. This is a really good gun at this level. We have a pretty basic sniper rifle, pretty basic rocket launcher, and our gear is pretty basic as well. Nothing too special. Actually, have some upgrades here. Oh, wow. Training, enemies you ignite, but longer take more damage. Now, I want to increase the duration. I don't really need to aim in the air, and I don't like any of those. That's fine. That's fine. So, let's get on with it, mate. Let's get on with it. Let's, hold on. What's Banana Slot doing? He's shooting some stuff. Why are you shooting stuff, man? We gotta be going over to the other location. Only I'm allowed to shoot stuff. I'm the main character in this. Alright. I'm done aiming for headshots. So, this is the first video coming up after the Mutiny launch. And I just want to say that I'm super honored. I'm super excited to be working with this organization. And I'm really, really proud to be producing content for it. And hopefully you guys saw that launch trailer. That launch trailer is pretty sick. It talks about us 3 developers that are currently working. Or, not developers, but I guess you can call us developers. We're content creators, though. It introduces us and what we like doing. What kind of games we like doing. What kind of content we like producing. But, yeah. We also like face palming people in the face. And nowhere else. If it's not in the face, then you're a disgrace. That's what I always say. That's what my mama taught me too. If it's not in the face, then you're a disgrace. Now come back to me when you become a doctor. Just kidding. My mom doesn't sound like that. She's Russian, so she's more like, no, come back to me when you become a doctor. If you're not a doctor, then you are not my son. Now eat my borscht. I don't really know how to do a female Russian accent. I know how to do a male's Russian accent, though. My father has one, and I really like impersonating it. Actually, he doesn't sound exactly like this, but, he does do a good job of drinking vodka. It's actually true. He really does drink vodka. He actually has vodka sometimes in the morning. Usually on the weekends. That's like the way he celebrates the weekend, is by drinking some good old-fashioned vodka. But he doesn't get drunk off it. He's very, very well-mannered. He knows how to balance his beverage. Knows how to moderate his drinking habits. So I respect him for it. Let's just use this to kill the servitor. I like a what? I like a what? There we go. Alright. Oh, I got myself a rocket. Got myself a rocket in a pocket. In my pants. Giggity. Giggity giggity goo. Alright. Yep. Gotta remember I'm not level 20 yet. Don't have the legendary gear. I do have some exotic stuff waiting in the vault when we do get there. When we get up to that level. So I'll be able to use those exotic weapons which should be by next week. We should be level 20 by then. So that should be good. Alright, what's your name? Banana Sloth. I don't know banana slugs. I don't know what a banana slug is. I hope a banana sloth isn't an actual thing. I really hope not. So I started off this commentary talking about some random stuff. Didn't really have a topic, but I do want to actually get into a topic while we do this strike, so you guys aren't just watching me shoot stuff. Although you know you'd love that too, but it's way more interesting when there's something to talk about. Maybe some kind of debate to create and instigate and correlate. Another big word that ends in 8. But yeah, so what I wanted to talk about, guys, is actually high school. And maybe for some people, high school isn't the best topic. But I personally think that high school is a great topic. I personally think that high school is such an interesting topic. It could go any way for any person. It could be interesting. It could be bad. It could be both. I don't know. But I'll introduce the topic with my own history, with my own adventures through high school, because I am 18, I am in college now. But high school was a fun time. For those of you who are in middle school, maybe not yet in high school, or maybe for those of you who are already in high school and know what I'm going to be talking about, but haven't experienced it yet, be on the lookout, because you'll be surprised at how much fun you'll have in high school. And you'll be surprised at how much you'll miss it once high school is actually gone. Because high school is a great time in your life. That's when you make that transition from childhood to adulthood, and college is when you learn how to become an adult. So college is a great time too, but high school is a great time as well. Very important time as well. And you should cherish it for a very long time. So basically, let's start off with middle school. So middle school, my district was weird. Our middle school was from 5th grade to 8th grade, not 6th grade to 8th grade, which was weird. I know, right? We had little itty-bitty 5th graders with their lockers, and then we had big old 8th graders with their lockers, you know? And then we had the little 5th graders inside those said 8th grade lockers, because those big 8th graders were bullies. They were mean. Middle schoolers are savages. They are mean little beasts. No offense if you're in middle school, but you guys are really, really mean. I mean, I can tell you from first-hand experience, I got pranked super hard in middle school. And I hated middle school. I would always get bullied in middle school, so that was a dark time. I usually would just spend time talking to myself. I'd be really sad. I had a few friends, but middle school just sucked. Near 8th grade, it got better. But yeah, high school was way better. So high school, freshman year, I started off, I was kind of quiet because I heard the stories, the old folklore of freshmen getting picked on because they're freshmen, and that makes sense, you know. So I kind of just avoided people. I didn't want to cause anything that I couldn't back up. I always stayed away from fights and engagements and anything like that. I never challenged the gunfight, if you know what I'm saying. I never wanted to get into those fights. I was always a good kid. I stayed quiet. I answered the questions in class. I did my homework. I did well on exams. And that was good enough for me. You know, I didn't need anything else. Sophomore year, it's kind of the same deal. Now that I wasn't a freshman, I was a bit less scared. My reputation wasn't as bad because for some reason, everybody in high school freaking hates, and I mean downright hates, freshmen. And I don't know why. It's just like this instinct. And I can tell you that it's true because when I was a senior, I didn't like freshmen either. And I think it's just because there's a large enough age difference where freshmen aren't mature enough yet, but seniors are mature, or at least are starting to become mature. And so you start noticing that difference in maturity when you become a senior. And then you ask yourself, like, damn, was I really like that? Was I that kind of a freshman? Because that would suck if I was, you know. And I was always a quiet freshman because just for that specific reason, I didn't know that was going to be my reason for doing so until I was a senior. But that was the reason I stayed so quiet, was so that I looked back and I was like, okay, I wasn't I wasn't a total dipshoot as a freshman. So yeah, as a sophomore, I was a bit more talkative, a bit more friendly to people. I made a lot of friends my sophomore year. I started hanging out with people, and I was always in that clique that stayed to the side of things. I hung out in the main quad during lunch. You know, that's where I ate my lunch. But like in the middle of the quad, that's where all the big kids were. That's where all the jocks were and the popular kids and the cheerleaders. And you know how high school goes. It's all cliquey and stuff. But yeah, I was always the one on the sidelines with my friends. We were sitting at the tree. It was lots of fun. And we were just looked, and we saw the people in the middle of the quad look like doofuses and act stupid, and we just had so much fun laughing together, making jokes about it. There was a lot of fights at our school, too. It's a great time for fighting for some reason, but there was a lot of girl fights. You know, girls would get jealous of other girls for stealing their man. They were like, "Miss Steal Your Man" kind of status. But that was before the meme actually generated, so it was interesting. It was really interesting. So, freshman, sophomore year, nothing interesting, nothing too interesting happened, except, actually, no, never mind. That wasn't even interesting either. Junior year, though, was when I started become really, really social. I started making friends with all kind of cliques, the art kids, the jocks, the cowboys, the rednecks, the weirdos, everybody. I made friends with everybody. I was just a friendly person. I never talked poop about anybody. I never made anybody feel bad. You know, I was always that kid. That nice kid. Oh my, that's a grenade. Woo! That was a close call. But I started talking. People knew who I was. And I wasn't just the kid who was super smart and knew everything. I was the kid who was cool, you know, on top of being smart and having good grades. So you can have good grades and not be shunned. It's okay, you know. Being a nerd is a good thing. It's a good thing. And then senior year is when I became the most social and I became going to parties and stuff like that. And that's actually when I realized during senior year of how much of high school I actually missed by being so quiet. So if I had to give you guys a moral to the story with this commentary, it would be enjoy your time, you know, enjoy your time in high school. Live it up to the fullest. Enjoy it. Don't let that time slip you by, because once you get to college and you start getting more responsibilities, you don't have as much free time, you're going to miss it. And I absolutely loved high school, and I'm so glad that I had the experience that I had. I wouldn't change it for anything. High school is when I started YouTubing. But yeah, there you guys have it. That was my kind of high school background, middle school. Don't be afraid to enjoy high school, guys. High school's awesome. Okay, make friends, have fun, be social, make sure you do all your work, and have a great time. That's what high school's all about, you know? That's what it's all about. F is for friends who do stuff together. You know the rest of the song. Oh, wow. I'm so close to that body dropper. Let's see what we get. Did we get anything good? No, we probably just got any blue stuff. Yeah. We got some blue stuff. Ugh. Whatever. Screw that blue stuff. You guys have it. Thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that commentary. I know it was a bit slow. We were a bit more chill this time around than the first episode. I wasn't so excited. But, you know, sometimes I like taking it slow. I like taking it slow, like a low rider, drifting like a NASCAR driver. I just made that rhyme. Sometimes I go slow like a low rider, but sometimes I drift like a NASCAR driver. That's what I'm talking about, yo. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, make sure you have a wonderful day.